Do you think my brain's just full of Swiss cheese holes?
I think if yours is Swiss cheese holes, mine's at this point mashed potatoes. It's just kind of been mashed and smushed and cooked and
Like
buttered.
cauliflower?
No. Who eats cauliflower?
Mashed cauliflower?
I'm sorry, you're gross.
I've never eaten it. What
No,
are you
it's
doing?
it's gross. I've eaten it. It's gross. It's not good. No
I like
good.
the cauliflower where they make it taste like chicken wings.
I've never had that. I think with cauliflower, it's one, a texture thing. Two, I hate the taste.
And the smell.
And the fucking smell.
But-
like, I know broccoli can smell bad, but the smell of cauliflower.
Right, like raw cauliflower, no thank you.
Ugh.
Riced cauliflower.
No.
If you mix it with a ratio of rice as well, you can't tell.
I'm sorry, the texture,
Yeah,
I can tell.
No.
I can
also,
tell.
if you get the rice cauliflower broccoli mix, so then it's a mix of the two, and then you muddle it down with regular rice, it's not so bad.
I've never tried that. I would try it. Like, I will
wouldn't
try
even
other
know.
things. But the ones that I have tried.
Yeah. You gotta cook them right, too, because if you cook them into mush, of course they're gonna be mush.
Right.
Hey, Duke. What the fuck? Are you trying to accompany me? Get up. Immediate regret. Oh, sweetie. We didn't ask for a kiss. We didn't ask for that.
We didn't ask for your tongue slobber all up on my epidermis.
Skin.
Skin.
I don't like that word for
You
skin.
have skin.
No, I don't like the word for it, though.
What's a better word for skin?
Not flesh.
That's a pretty gross word, honestly. They're flesh. Probably like a sack of some kind
No.
would be better.
No.
A sack.
I think skin's the only okay word. Epidermis, no. Flesh,
I don't even like
no.
skin.
I'm okay with it. But now that we're talking about it, I'm uncomfortable.
Hey, you know what I found out? And I think I already told you, but and I need to do more research on it, so don't quote me on any of this being actually like true fact. But allegedly. Dude, could you not squeak your toy at this moment, please? Apparently, allegedly, the brand CeraVe, the like skincare brand, apparently uses an ingredient in a lot of their stuff that's like can fuck with your hormones and can actually cause like acne like you would have like as a teenager, like puberty type acne. And I have been using CeraVe for 2 years, and I have had more.
To be fair, though, your
pimples
skin's pretty great.
No, seriously, I feel very blessed and privileged for the skin that I have, because I really have never experienced acne or really issues with pimples. Like, I could count the amount of pimples I've had in my life until I was like 25. And so it's never really been a thing for me. But I've had so many breakouts the last 2 years, and especially the last few months. So I'm going to try and switch to see if it helps. I'm going to switch to a different brand. But if you're using CeraVe and you're concerned about this, maybe like do some research on it, because...
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm Googling right now.
Oh, you're Googling it now?
Yeah, there's mixed reviews. A lot of people say to use it for hormonal acne.
Really?
But who knows? I mean, I think everything that they make for your face is actually going to fuck it up. And that's my honest opinion.
Yeah.
Like, just use natural things like
Right. Well,
coconut oil. Or, like, vitamin E. That kind of thing. Not all the added bullshit, just vitamin E. Pew, pew. I don't know, though. I know nothing.
I know.
You've done
I was
research.
like, I've done so much research
haven't.
on, like, I literally spent a
But I
whole
also
year.
think that they lie.
No, that is absolutely true. That's why you have to, like, do research on the actual, like, enzymes and chemicals and, like, products and plants and shit that they're actually putting in there. That's the research you have to do. And then you have to like do research on what like each thing is supposed to do, and that's how you like, and then you combine those two things and you look at ingredients from different companies and try and find like your best fit for your own skincare.
Me talking about them lying and putting chemicals and shit.
And she's got a Red Bull.
Drinking a Red Bull and a 7-Up. But the 7-Up is because my tummy was topsy-turvy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say top seed something.
No, so what happened is I'm stressed out. I was out later than I usually am last night. And then I didn't eat breakfast because I didn't have a Red Bull.
Oh my gosh.
And I can't eat breakfast without a Red Bull. It's just a thing. Well, without some sort of caffeine, I can't eat. It doesn't make sense, but it does. But
it
and
makes
also
sense.
my little Mio thing that I have is like a backup. I left in your fucking refrigerator. So
oh fuck, so you didn't have anything.
Yeah. So then by the time it was time to eat, rainbow. Then my tummy hurt. You see it?
No, bitch.
You don't see the rainbows?
No, girl, are you okay?
I know it's the light spectrum from the reflected. I think there's holes in my brain.
Okay.
And the more that I get older, the more scary everything is, bro.
Dude, that's so true. Why do I have to become more aware?
So I don't know if you can see my face. Can you see it?
For our watchers.
Okay. Do you see it like this?
Under her eyes, she's pointing at.
It's just bad. I don't know.
It's just bad.
I don't have a comment.
Okay, she should.
I don't know, and I googled. Okay, so I googled sunken in eyes.
Uh-huh.
And apparently it can be a symptom of breast cancer.
Okay, so Devin, we're not doing this right now.
And lack of collagen.
Bitch,
I have craters.
Just go to the doctor.
Do you see them? They're so deep.
It could also be dehydration.
I drink water.
Okay, just because you drink water doesn't mean you're doing enough to replenish what your body needs right now. You're also going through a huge hormone flux, and you just had a period out of fucking control. So you could be dehydrated because you just used a lot of energy. Literally not even a day ago.
Oh. But these have been consistent for
Also, you're not sleeping well, and your cat kept waking you up.
Oh.
And you have anxiety all the time.
Oh.
And your system is on fight or flight since you were 5.
I could be pretty if I didn't have anxiety?
Oh my god, that's not what I said.
So
I think you would be settled and rested.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Right? Sometimes when my husband
I've had dark circles since I was 12.
Right? I'm Kaylee.
I'm Dev.
And this is 2/3 of Functional Chaos.
Bye-bye, lady.
Bye-bye, lady.
Bye-bye.
That's Dev's new stem.
Okay, you remember how I used to go pee, 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 pee? You guys weren't here, though. You didn't know. Did I do it on the pod? I don't know.
We've talked about it on the pod.
My new thing is bye-bye, lady. But you have to specifically, make your voice that way. Bye-bye, lady. Lady. Because it feels so... Lady. Goodbye, lady. Oh, that sounds weird. Bye-bye, lady. Good. So if you guys just want to listen while I do bye-bye, lady for 60 times in your ear...
Oh, my God.
We can discuss that later.
It was, within 5 minutes. She said it, 50
lady.
times.
Bye-bye,
It was so funny.
Bye-bye, lady. Okay, we're done. Thank you for coming to the podcast. We're going to talk about stuff.
Yeah, we are.
Do we want to talk about our life?
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
So life's been lifey. We lifed.
We have lifed. I have been having the anxiety still. I wake up this morning. It was so bad. I almost have to laugh about it because I woke up. You know when you're halfway between sleeping, but you're also awake, so you're aware that you're tossing and turning in bed? Every time you turn over, you're aware of it.
Yeah.
That's basically what I was doing. I also had the weirdest fucking fucked up dream I've ever had.
What was it?
Someone beat the fuck and killed Terry Crews at a party at my house. That's all I have to say. It was fucking weird. And then I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want to ruin the party. And then I couldn't hide his body because he's huge. And I don't know how it happened. We all just kind of watched it happen. And then my husband came in the room and I was like, okay, babe, I need to tell you something, but you're going to be really bad. And then I woke. I was like,
be really pissed off.
And I was like, somebody killed Terry Crews. And his body is right there.
Right there.
And like he was literally like right on the ground between us.
That's really strange.
And then I woke up. He like looked down and then looked up at me and then I woke up. Like, what is that?
Was he mad?
Also, I love Terry Crews.
You killed him.
Literally love him so much. If I met him, I wouldn't be able to person anymore.
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
I feel like
I know it would be cool, and he seems so chill and like such a nice guy that like I feel like he would make you feel comfortable, but I wouldn't. Sounds.
Yeah, I've only met like the most famous person that I met was, why can't I think? Oh, Chris Calico, and he gave me a hug, and then we were talking, and I just said, "You did so good." You already know that. And I just like clammed up and I was like, okay.
All right. That's what I
just
said.
like, first I like started, like kept talking and I didn't want to be talking, but I couldn't stop. And then I was like, okay. I'm weird. And I don't, like, I think he's an amazing musician, but
I know I would clam up like that.
Right.
Like I would do something.
Like
when we
like,
met Ladies and Tangents, there was
Right.
so much more I wanted to say to them.
Right.
Like
But
after we were
busy
done,
and,
they were
like-
busy and we went. And I was like, was it rude that we were like ushering away so fast? Like, should we have spent more time?
I don't know.
I don't, dude. Yes,
don't
it's
know.
one of those things. It's
I
just
felt
like
like we took too long.
I felt like I don't know.
But my point was is just like he's the most famous person I've met, but like he's not someone I like fangirled over, and I still was an idiot. So like imagine someone that I actually like,
Right.
not that I actually want to meet because I wanted,
But
to meet
someone
him,
that you
but,
like admire their
that
art.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean I do admire his art, but I
No.
just didn't know about it. I kind of knew about it, but from Tech 9, like I'd never heard any of his stuff. So then when I went to the show and then I saw him perform, I was like, holy shit, this motherfucker can sing. And then I was like, ah, but like Gerard Way, if I met him, I would die. I wouldn't even say a word. I would just like, he'd be like, hey, nice to meet you. And I'd be like, oh,
Hi.
okay. Am I? And then I would just walk away.
Is
Like,
it my turn to
I would
talk?
shut down. No, I wouldn't talk. No talk.
Yeah.
Just like,
So-
I wish that you could meet people without having to meet them.
That's called watching
And like,
them.
I would rather listen to
watching
music at
interviews.
home
Yeah.
than go to a show type of vibe. Like that kind of like a chill, like, why does it have to be a big, why can't it just be like a tea?
Because they're celebrities.
I guess. I was like,
Sorry.
can there be a meet and greet for like the nonverbal people? Like,
Hey, that should be a
please,
thing.
like
That
a safe
should be
space, a
thing.
quiet space, no lights, not a single light on,
Yeah.
and we just nod in each other's direction, and that's it.
And that's it. Sorry, you just go up and you just
Maybe a curtsy.
maybe a picture
Just like a
with
thumbs
standing
up.
5 feet away from each other.
Just like COVID distancing photograph.
And you guys both have your hands at your side and you're just
Yeah, that's honestly that would be perfect.
Honestly, yes.
I don't know. They don't.
This
wanna,
is the
I
dream.
mean, not that they
Take
don't,
notes.
I know celebrities love their fans, but it's got to be so awkward for them.
No,
too. Like,
100%. Because
ugh.
can you imagine someone that you've never met coming up to you and like telling
Just
you
gushing.
how amazing you are and you've saved my life and
Right.
I listen, like...
The person I perceive you to be, I fantasize about.
And it's like, oh my God, no.
That's weird. I write fan fiction about the idea of your personality. What?
But you did that.
I know, and it's really weird.
So you just think about the things that you do towards celebrities, and then imagine if someone did that to you.
Fake identity of you, and then I worship it because I've never fucking met you.
No, right, and that's why they say, and that is why they say never meet your heroes. Yeah, like because you're just gonna be disappointed.
Have you seen the Lindsay Lohan movie? It's a Disney movie.
Is it a newer one?
No.
Oh,
it's really old. Fuck. Teenage Drama Queen or something.
Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. That was one of my favorite movies.
Stu Wolf, and then he turns out to be a total dickbag.
Mm-hmm. And he's like a drunk and like not like this amazing like.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's so true though. Like, but that's because like everyone, we're just like, all the celebrities are just people. Like, they are. Like, they can act how they act and whatever, but.
They're people.
There are people, and like they will make mistakes, and they have quirky things about them. And
right, I'm not saying that all celebrities are horrible people. I'm just saying we like perceive them to be this certain way in our heads.
It's like a hierarchy thing.
Like they don't need to be that.
We put them on this pedestal.
It's so weird.
I think that's what I love about like the social media culture around celebrities, because it makes it feel a little more like they're just people. Yeah. Honestly.
Sometimes.
When they make, like, just random weird content that's, like, silly and, like, random. Like Selena Gomez, when she was on TikTok. I loved looking at her videos because she's so cute and, like...
Is she not on TikTok?
Quirky. I don't think she's on... Or maybe she is, but I don't know if she's as active.
She's not very quirky anymore. On there. She just makes beauty stuff.
For her beauty line, yeah.
Beauty. I need to check if the camera's going, just in case.
Okay.
I got anxiety.
Do you want your icebreaker?
Yeah.
Okay. Icebreaker time. What is your favorite way to relax or unwind?
Bubble bath.
Mm-hmm.
Bubble bath. Nachos. Ding dong.
Which, like the cake snack or penis?
No, ding dong.
Okay.
and a sody.
Which one? What soda?
Mountain Dew. I'm a Mountain Dew girl.
Are you an original Mountain Dew girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, though, water is good.
Yeah, like, but you're one of those people.
I really like to chug cold water and make the water as hot as I can.
Me too.
So, my insides are cold and my outsides are warm.
It's so good. It's like that concept of a shower beer.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like the hot shower and then... Mm-hmm.
I also really like to eat ding dongs in the bathtub with a giant cold glass of water.
That honestly sounds so fucking nice. Yeah. Truthfully.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
I like to suck the cream out. Do you?
No.
No.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Okay. Well,
personally,
you should think about me when you do it.
Honestly, I might. Is it like a slurping thing, or do
you kind of gotta lick it? Because the ding dong is pretty firm.
Put your tongue in the hole, and then you fucking tongue the hole.
Kinda.
Yo, that's sexy.
Just in a bathtub, just butt naked.
She's just tonguing her ding dong in the bathtub. Girl, your bath experience sounds so erotic. Holy fuck.
No, it's not really. It's not. It's really bad.
Also, I'm sorry, I told Alex about this the other day.
Oh no.
I have a hot tub, right? I have an inflatable hot tub in the back for my chronic illness and stuff, and I try and go in it as much as I can. And when Devin goes in there with me, she not always, she showed me quite a couple of times. Quite a couple of times? What number is that? Okay.
Quite a few? Maybe it's what you
that's what I meant.
Quite a couple of times.
Quite a couple. Like, one couple and then another couple. Anyway, sorry.
They're quite a couple.
Shut the Fuck up, Kaylee. Okay.
I'm really curious what I do.
And what she does is she goes, "This is how I lay in the bath," and then she gets on her stomach in the hot tub and puts her legs on the edge of the hot tub, and then she puts her chin on the other edge, and she's like, "I put my face on the edge of the thing, and then I just relax," and then she like is just floating.
This is really embarrassing.
And then I told her, I was like, and then the other time she does that, and she gets on her stomach, but then she goes, "I'm a mermaid."
Okay, but I am. Also,
she's like, "You want to play mermaid?"
So picture planking, basically, is what I do in the
Yes, that.
Also, when I do it in the bathtub,
I can't even imagine it.
Nipple rings scrape the bottom. And it makes a crazy noise. It's like,
your nipple rings.
Until I get until I stop. Sometimes Travis will come in the bathroom to talk to me, and I like move, and it's just like. So there's that. I'll take a recording of the sound.
Oh my fucking god, that is so fucking funny, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Little on bathtub sounds weird.
I can imagine the sound too.
It's like,
oh my
I don't
god.
know. Anyway, how do you like to relax? In the hot tub? Is that your answer?
Yeah, I like hot tub or a book. Or a sitcom.
Sit down and calm.
Yeah, sit down and calm. MIDI.
No, Whoa.
I keep hitting my mic
really
so
good.
hard. Thank you.
Sit down and comedy.
Maybe that's what it.
PG-13.
Do you think that's what it? Or is it situational comedy? Is that what a sitcom is?
Yeah.
Can you look up what sitcom means? Because now I.
Yeah, I can. I couldn't find it.
Now I need to know does it mean sit down and comedy? Because if
No,
it does, that's
doesn't.
hilarious.
No, it doesn't, Kaylee.
If it does, honestly, it's my new favorite genre.
Sitcom meaning situation comedy.
I fucking guessed.
I know, and I said you were right. And you were like, look
Did
at
you know 100% though, bitch?
Yeah.
Are you Google?
Yeah.
Are you
What's a
Wikipedia?
rom-com?
Romantic comedy.
Yeah.
What's a horcon? Horcom.
You don't pay her.
Did that even make sense,
No,
bitch?
it's not cum. It's moan. How do you make a hormone? You don't pay her.
You don't pay her.
What?
Anyway, our lives are fine.
It's a horror comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Horror com. I don't even
know.
know if that's a real genre.
Did you guys follow anything? Are we just laughing
This is
in
the
living room?
last. This is the last episode of the
They have
season,
no-
and they've already tuned out.
They're like, and it's over. Season's over for them. All right, just started listening to you guys, and it's over.
And we're like, if anyone's new here, I'm sorry. Also, I'm not, cause
So we're mentally ill.
we're chronically
physically
ill.
The earth is ill. The light is flashing.
Oh my god, our light is flickering so we literally just bought this one because our last one was flickering. So what the fuck?
What else is happening in the world? I don't know.
Too much.
We're talking about
Go vote.
The letter
I mean,
Z.
I
guess
can't tell
probably
you what
already
to do.
voted.
But oh yeah, I guess this came out.
This comes out the day before election day.
Okay, so if it's still
it
Monday,
comes out on time.
if it comes out on time and it's still Monday,
Go
the
vote.
November 3rd, 4th,
5th.
Monday?
Monday is the 4th.
Yeah. So if it's still November 4th and November 5th, because you can still get your ballots in, I think, by 8 p.m.
By 8 p.m.
So if it's still Monday and Tuesday, go and vote.
Yeah, do it.
Do it. Do it, 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 do it.
Okay.
We did it. You
Yeah,
should do
well,
it. Yeah, but
We started. We haven't turned them in yet.
when this comes out, we voted.
We voted.
I just have to drop it off at the ballot box. But near our fucking city, ballot boxes have been fucking going up in flames. So now I'm like, I don't want to take it to a ballot box.
Yeah, we're going to take it to the post office.
So I'm taking it directly to that shit.
I'm going to be like, here you goes.
Please make sure this gets to the right hands. Anyway. How's your life?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Wait, did we? Yeah.
Imagine.
Okay.
There is a dumpster. Okay. And it explodes. That's all.
So a dumpster explosion?
Yeah.
Dumpster?
Dumpster.
Dumpster explosion.
I'm really stressed out and I'm really tired and
Devin has a test.
mentally ill.
Actually, the day this comes out, she's
Physically
taking
ill.
her test.
Oh no.
This day this comes out is her test day, and she's going to do amazing. She's going to be awesome.
Crying. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to walk in. I'm going to say hello. And
then they're going to be like, you passed.
My hands are already sweaty. And so one of the things that you have to do is change gloves on a couple of them. And like, I'm not going to be able to get the second pair on, bro.
Right, because sweat. And
yeah, so my teacher said that you can ask them if it's okay if you go dry your hands off with a paper towel really quick. Or if they'd like you to wash your hands because technically sweat is soiled.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, there's so many things to be worried about.
But remember the people you've met that have passed.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true, right?
It is true. It's the thought of not knowing which one they're going to give me.
Right.
If I knew which ones they were going to give me, I could ace it.
Right.
But you want me to learn all 20?
Right.
So I'm doing a skills exam for home care, and there's 20 skills. Technically, there's 14 because 6 of them are just like built into each skill.
Mm-hmm.
Like things that you just should do, like body positions and stuff like that. So there's 14 like individual skills that you're tested on, and you get 3 random ones without knowing. So you have to learn all 20 really perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't fuck up. And most people fail on hand washing, which is the first
Which
one.
is crazy because that should be like, especially because you said it's like a defaulted one.
Right.
So like they know. So why?
But like, you got to do it right.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So I don't think a lot of people know how. I mean, it's not how you wash your hands at home.
No,
Like,
it's definitely not.
You can't use a...
It's a very uncomfortable way of washing your hands.
I don't know anybody that washes their hands and then gets a paper towel. Right? Like, but that's how you do it on the test.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like at
a home.
At a business, sure, there's paper towels.
Yeah, but at a home.
There's a hand towel.
Right.
Anyway, I'm nervous. I do really well on written tests. I have never really taken anything like this where it's like verbal.
It's like a performance
It's
type.
like yeah, you have to walk through do all the stuff. You have to do the skills. You have to do them.
They're like, okay,
And
show us
while
transferring
you're doing it,
or whatever.
You have to talk them through what you're doing and why you're doing it.
Yeah. She has a study buddy, though.
Yeah.
So that helps.
She's cute.
You're going to do awesome. I really do think so. Especially because of how much you care.
I care
about
so much. But I also procrastinate when things are important because I get so stressed out.
That's the ADHD way, babe.
I literally hate myself. Okay. Hey.
We love you, Dev.
Once this test is over, though, I'm going to be so much more fun to be around.
Yeah.
Especially if I pass. If I don't pass it, I'm going to be less fun.
And, you know, we'll see her back for season 4 for you guys to see how that goes. Mm-hmm. So you'll have to tune in 2 weeks from now for season 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I'm going to throw up again.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Do you want to talk about our topic?
Yeah,
Do you want to
so-
switch over?
Okay, letter Z.
Letter Z.
The end of the alphabet.
Final alphabetical letter.
Final count. But no, this is the end of this season. So, wow.
We've been doing this for 2 years now.
That's weird.
Has it been 2 years? Yeah.
I don't know.
September 2nd is our anniversary, or was our anniversary date.
We didn't even go on.
I totally spaced it. And yeah.
Idiot. Just kidding. Stupid.
It's okay. We'll celebrate when we reach 100 episodes. How about that?
I thought we already did.
100 episodes. We reached 100 subscribers, 100 followers.
I was like, I remember the balloon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Z, and we decided to talk about zoos.
Zoo! Because there's a lot of talk about zoos recently.
Yeah, and basically we just are sporadically covering random shit about zoos.
So try and keep up.
Yeah.
This will be the ADHD of the century.
Did you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I have a bunch of different things, so I'll just pop something open.
Pop it. Lock it.
Oh, what?
Hatch it open.
Hatch. Okay, well,
Wilbur?
Do you know what a zoo is?
What? Okay, let me try and guess the definition. A collective of exotic animals from around the world encouraging rehabilitation and conservation.
An establishment which maintains a collection of wild animals, typically in a park or gardens, for study, conservation, or display to the public.
Okay.
So basically.
So kind of, yeah.
And I had something about, like, man, I wish I had a brain.
Are you a scarecrow?
Yeah. So, the first zoo was created in 1500 BC in Egypt by collecting animals from all over Africa. And it was established by Queen Hatshepsut. That's what I'm sticking with.
Okay.
Later, Emperor Wenwang of China built a zoo to show his wealth and power spread over 1,500 acres. It had animals from all over his empire and was named the Garden of Intelligence.
Ooh.
Like the Garden of Eden?
Ooh.
Okay. And
questions.
what were zoos called in the past? It's French, guys.
Oh, shit.
Jade, I need your help.
Jade, where's Jade?
A menagerie is a
Menagerie?
collection. Menagerie.
I can't air spell. Sorry. Menagerie. I'm pretty sure that's menagerie.
Like a menage a trois?
Alexa, how do you spell menagerie? No, Alexa, stop.
Okay. It's a collection
Menagerie.
of captive animals, frequently exotic, kept for display or the place where such a collection is kept. A precursor to the modern zoo or zoology. The term was first used in 17th century France, referring to the management of household or domestic stock.
Oh, what?
So it kind of seems like zoos in the past were like for showing off your status and power.
Interesting.
Which is sad.
That's really sad.
So, I don't know.
It was like Tiger King, but like worse.
Yeah, I don't know when they became like actually better. I still don't think they're great.
I think there's some improvement, definitely. I also think they can help.
Right.
I do think a lot of the negatives that go along with zoos have a lot to do with our capitalistic intent.
Right.
And the need for money to run successful programs, and the only way to make money is either donations or someone is already rich and can do it, or, you know, zoos that can provide the right financial resources, but some can suffer, and that's where it's like the gray area of.
Right. I have a list of pros and cons
Let's do it.
of zoos.
Give me your list, girl.
So zoos have existed, this says, since at least 2500 BCE in
Hi,
Egypt.
Poppy.
What did you say this time? Is this a new thing? When you burp, you're going to say words?
I said hi, Bobby.
Bobby?
I've been watching so much Bob's Burgers.
Okay, so she's got people living inside of her and they come out in her burps.
I'm so sorry.
It's really weird. My friend
Is this a long COVID symptom?
Hello, doc. I keep having people inside. I had like a realization that is on the ceiling and it could fall.
She's talking about my ceiling fan.
I got really scared.
That wouldn't fall on us, though. It's
Like,
too far away from us.
It would hit right there.
Yeah, over there.
No, like, boom, and then everything would shatter into our faces.
Well,
What do you mean? Okay.
Hospital's close.
No, I'm not going there. Okay.
She's got glass in her neck. I'm fine. I don't need a doctor.
I don't know if you guys know this about me. It's not anything to do with zoos at all because I'm a person. But I have this thing where I think I have every single sickness that I hear about. Or
She has
like,
health anxiety.
Yeah. And also I hate going to the doctor. So riddle me that.
Anxiety.
Okay.
I love you so much.
Anyway, we're talking about zoos. Zoos have existed in some form since at least 2500 BCE in Egypt and, I was gonna say Mesopotamia, where records indicate giraffes, bears, dolphins, how were they wrangling dolphins, and other animals were kept by aristocrats. So fancy. The oldest still operating zoo is in the world. Is the Tiergarten Schönbrunn in Vienna, Austria, which opened in 1752.
Wow, that's a really old
lots
zoo.
of words. So first pro, zoos educate the public about animals and conservation efforts. As of March 2024, there are 236 accredited zoos in the United States. The zoos attract over 183 million visitors annually, which is more than the approximately, holy fuck, guys, 98.6 million spectators of the, okay, so it's saying 183 million visitors to zoos versus 98.6 million spectators for sports.
Oh, I see.
According to a study, 26 zoos worldwide published, I don't care. Zoos provide people, especially impressionable children, with the opportunities to see these remarkable animals up close. People won't protect what they don't love, and they can't love what they don't know. No matter how closely programs like Planet Earth depict animals, nothing will match the bond of seeing them in real life. Just look at a child's eyes at the zoo when he or she encounters a tiger or similarly majestic animal.
Honestly, I can agree with that one because, like, okay, I used to be obsessed with panda bears. Like, how I'm obsessed with sloths.
Yeah.
Times that by 10. That's
Right.
how I was about panda bears. And my mom moved to California when I was in high school, and I went to visit her in the summer. And I remember, because the Oregon Zoo doesn't have panda bears. They've never had panda bears.
Okay.
Well, that I know of. I don't know if they... Anyway, but the San Diego Zoo at the time had panda bears.
Candies.
And I love panda bears, but when I saw a panda in real life, it was so fucking magical. Mm-hmm. Same with sloths. When I met my first sloth, like, had an experience where I was like literally face to face with a sloth and got to feed her, and it's I don't know. If you don't like animals, I don't think it'll hit as hard.
What?
I know people that don't like animals are not my people. Like, you are not my people.
I don't think that exists.
I don't.
Is it?
I don't really want to know you. I'm sorry. What?
Just people in this world.
Yes.
Don't like animals.
Yes.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm absolutely fucking serious. Have you seen what some people do to fucking dogs?
Okay, well, I don't.
And cats. Like, that's like bare minimum of like, how the fuck could you hate a dog or cat that much? You know what I mean?
So no, I wasn't going that far to like that.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
the fact that you wouldn't like them.
Right.
Weird.
Right. Again, I don't really care to know you. I'm sorry. Not sorry. So, but I agree with that.
Yeah.
That last part.
So here is con number 1.
Okay.
Zoos don't educate the public enough to justify keeping animals captive. Okay. A review published in Animal Studies concluded, to date, there is no compelling or even particularly suggestive evidence for the claim that zoos and aquariums promote attitude change, education, and interest in conservation in visitors. Even a study widely cited to justify the argument that zoos educate the public stated there was no overall statistically significant change in understanding, because visitors know a lot about ecology before going to the zoo. TV shows such as Planet Earth bring wild animals into living rooms, allowing people to see the animals in their natural habitats without causing harm to animals, such as the endangered snow leopard, the endangered snow leopard, Romish Ranganathon. We love him. A British comedian stated, why do we care? Sorry. It's just like the opinion of a British comedian. I agree with that, though.
I agree.
Stated, it still slightly surprises me that anybody thinks that we should have zoos at all. The animals always look miserable in captivity. The idea that kids only get excited about things they can see in the flesh is ridiculous. My kids are obsessed with dinosaurs and they no longer exist.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Skylanders, which have never existed. I don't know what a Skylander is, but I'm going to look it up. But I kind of agree. I think
Here's my thing about zoos is I've only been to a couple, so it's really hard for me to like compare. However, when it's talking about how it doesn't educate them enough and stuff, I really agree with that, because some of the time...
Those are Skylanders.
Oh, okay.
It's like a kid's toy.
Okay. They don't educate the public enough. One thing that I really like that zoos do is when they do like informative displays, I guess. I don't know what the right term would be, but like you know, when they do the thing with the falcons and they show like what falcons can do, and they like explain what a falcon can do, or they give elephants pumpkins to show just how strong they are, or like, I think those things are what make a zoo informative, is the interaction between the zookeepers and other staff members.
But do you think that's good for the animals? So
I also think that zoos should be mainly for conservation and rehabilitation, like almost 100%.
Right.
Because I think what it should be is like almost like a revolving door. And I know that's hard, because sometimes when you have babies born in captivity, it is extremely hard to release them back into the wild. But if their parents have already lived in the wild and then they're able to go out into the wild, they're able to teach them how to behave in the wild. So it's just... you know, there's different obstacles that you can like get around, and I feel like there's some excuses people use, and it's just excuses to keep animals and I don't like when they get transferred so often. I really hate that, because that is so traumatic for animals. especially if they go to a state with a different climate, or a completely different country with a different climate than they were used to.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
I've always been like really back and forth about zoos, and
because
as
like,
I'm older and
the Oregon Zoo has lions. Lions don't live in this climate.
Right.
Like, it's not. I don't. Mm-mm.
Right.
Also,
and
the
I get very
exhibits,
worried.
no matter how big they are, it will never be big enough.
Oh no, it won't.
Than roaming like the free open land. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I think it's stupid. I'm sorry.
No, you
I'm
don't have to
trying
be
to-
sorry.
I understand people want to be educated, people want to do blah, 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 but really, it's like Sadie and her 3 kids, and her kids are screaming. No one's learning. Like,
Yeah.
Like, she's using it to keep them occupied for 24 hours, and then, well,
I was like, for like 4
5
hours.
hours, yeah, and then she's leaving.
Yeah, and it's so expensive, and like it's good that it's expensive, like the food, like to eat there and like
stuff, yeah.
get water, like even a water bottle I think is like $5.
I understand what they want it to be. I just don't think that's what it is.
I don't think, yeah, I think they're still far off from what their intended vision is.
Right.
And I think also a lot of it has to do with money, like just capitalistic, like
It's
bullshit.
yes. And don't even
Truthfully.
get me started on aquariums, because I won't.
Oh, don't. SeaWorld?
Yeah.
I could have a whole fucking episode
We're not
about
doing
that
it.
bullshit.
I don't wanna. Okay, pro number 2. Zoos produce helpful scientific research. 228 accredited zoos published 5,175 peer-reviewed manuscripts between 1993, the year I was born, thank you, and 2013. In 2017, 173 accredited U.S. zoos spent $25 million on research studies, 485 species and subspecies. On research, and studied 485 species and subspecies of animals, worked on 1,280 research projects, and published 170 research manuscripts. I get it. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
But I don't get it.
I think it's important, especially for learning how, especially like conservation attempts and shit like that. But again, like sometimes I feel like they use things as excuses to not make a better choice.
Right.
Because the wronger choice or the more traumatic choice is easier, cheaper, faster.
Right.
You know.
So because so many diseases can be transmitted from animals to humans, zoos frequently conduct disease surveillance research in wildlife populations and their own captive populations that can lead to a direct impact on human health. For example, the veterinary staff of the Bronx Zoo in New York alerted health officials of the presence of West Nile virus. Didn't know that. Zoo research is used in other ways, such as informing legislation like the Sustainable Shark Fisheries and Trade Act, helping engineers build a robot to move like a sidewinder snake, and encouraging
You got this.
encouraging minority students to enter STEM careers. Like, okay.
All right.
Pretty cool. Oop, I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked the wrong button. She clicked the wrong button. Con number 2. Ready to hear me read again? I know you love it. I should not be one of those people that reads the books aloud.
Me either, girl.
Like, how do you read words and then also do like a fun little funky voice?
No.
Like, that's pretty good. And you know which character sounds which way. Like, I would forget. I'd be doing the wrong voice.
Yeah, it would be a different accent, probably.
Okay. So the con is zoos are detrimental to animals' physical health. A study of 35 species of carnivores, including brown bears, cheetahs, and lions, found that zoo enclosures were too small for the animals to carry out their normal routines. Shut up. Okay. A study of 35 species of carnivores, including brown bears, cheetahs, and lions, found that zoo enclosures were too small for the animals to carry out their normal routines. which led to problems such as pacing and more infant deaths. Oh.
The pacing.
Meh. Polar bears, for example, had an infant mortality rate of 65% due to small enclosures. That's insane. About 70% of adult male gorillas in North America have heart disease, the leading cause of death among gorillas in captivity, although the condition is almost completely absent in the wild.
Why?
Oh, stress, bro.
Stress, yeah.
Other great apes have similar health problems in captivity. Captive elephants the fuck? Elephants live about half as long as wild elephants, 18.9 years versus 41.7 years for Asian elephants, and 16.9 years versus 35.8 years for African elephants. Of 77 elephants in 13 zoos, 71 were overweight and spent 83% of their time indoors, contributing to early death.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you think about elephants, they travel a long distance most of the time, every day, with their herd. Like,
Right. That's crazy. Okay, ready for the last two?
yes, give
So
them
the
to me.
third pro, zoos save species from extinction and other dangers. Oh, it's a froggy. Corroboree frogs, eastern bongos, regent honey eaters, what?
She's trying, guys.
I'm trying so
She's
hard.
doing her best.
Panamanian golden frogs. We love a frog. Belinger River snapping turtles, golden lion tamarins, and Amur leopards, among others, have been saved from extinction by zoos.
Woo, 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 woo.
Zoos are also working to save polar bears. Oh, a squirrel. Tiger.
That was literally a squirrel moment.
It was on the fence going. Okay. Zoos are also working to save polar bears, tigers, and wild African elephants from habitat loss, apes and rhinos from poachers, dolphins and whales from hunters, and bees and butterflies from population declines, among many other efforts to help other animals. 23% of birds and 47% of small mammals weighing less than about 2.2 pounds are negatively impacted by climate change. By keeping populations of animals and conducting wild repopulation, zoos can help preserve species in danger from climate change. There were only 9 California condors in the wild in 1985. A joint conservation effort between the San Diego and Los Angeles zoos with other organizations resulted in a population of 276 California condors in the wild and another 170 in captivity by 2016.
Jesus fuck.
Przewalski's horses, the last wild horses, were declared extinct in the wild in the 1960s when about 12 lived in zoos. By 2018, breeding programs at zoos increased the number to 2,400 horses, and 800 were reintroduced into the wild. Yes. Here's my thing. Well, we'll read the con. Let's do a con.
Okay.
Well,
I love, like I said, like, I still think it's important,
right.
the work that they do.
What if
But
we had exhibits and everything, but there just weren't animals? Or there were only the animals that were being rehabilitated. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
why
it
would you have a
should
healthy-
primarily be like rehabilitation, conservation. Like, that should be the only goal.
repopulation, sure.
That's what, like, conservation is basically, is trying to make sure that the species doesn't go
Also,
extinct.
Why don't we stop taking the land away from them?
True.
Why don't
Facts.
we stop
Fucking
repopulating?
Stop.
Could we do that?
Can we take a break a
I'm
little bit?
sorry.
Like, we have gone so far. Okay, here's the thing. This is gonna sound really, really insensitive, and I'm not really sorry about it. But people who had huge families it like when, like, in the olden days, very, very olden days, because most of the time your kids were going to die of disease,
Right.
or accidents, or in childbirth. So you usually had to have a lot of kids in a family just to make sure
Your line.
one of your lines survives.
Right.
Now, we don't really need giant, huge 5-10 people families. I'm talking 5 kids, 10 kids.
Yeah.
Like that's not a necessity anymore. And so it's like, what, like, I get you've always wanted a big family, but I'm sorry, you can't have equally emotionally kept kids.
Right. It's just
Like that's just not, it's barely possible with 2.
yeah. I just
Anyway,
think
sorry.
the resources that we're using,
It's so
it's
fast. I remember we were at
wild.
like 6 billion people when I was in elementary school. And it's, or not elementary school. And then when I was in middle school, it was 7 billion. And now we're at 8 billion, almost 9 billion people.
I feel like you might be making up numbers, but I'll look
it up because
Mm.
I want to know, because I'm pretty sure I just heard that it's 8 billion now.
Just America or the world?
The world.
How many people are in the world? 8.2 billion.
That's so fucking
And
much.
then how many people
In the US, it's like
were
something 100
in
million.
the world in
It'd be like
2002?
2005.
Okay, 2005.
Yeah.
6 billion. 6.5 billion.
And then check, like, I don't know, 2010.
I'm doing 2012 just
Okay.
for fun.
That was the year the world was supposed to end.
Between 7.02 and 7.08 billion.
Yeah, so literally, like, not, like, within 20 years, basically.
When did the world hit 1 billion? 1804. Just so you know.
So, like, in a little over 200 years.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to
Anyway.
the con.
Con me.
The third con we're conning. And it's kind of an extension of the last one, I think. Zoo confinement is psychologically damaging to animals. Animal behaviorists. God, that light is fucking me.
It's really bright.
Animal behaviorists often see zoo. I'm not laughing about this topic. Sorry. I was laughing at how I can't read.
Yeah.
I really should try more. Animal behaviorists often see zoo animals suffering from problems not seen in the wild, such as clinical depression in clouded leopards and gibbons, obsessive compulsive disorder in brown bears, and anxiety in giraffes. The animals experience these issues due to smaller enclosures, change in diet and activities, and the introduction of things not seen in the wild, such as medical exams and people with cameras. The Toledo Zoo ran a psychiatric program in which a gorilla with premenstrual depression was prescribed Prozac to ease them into new habitats. An agitated tiger was given Valium, and anxious zebras and wildebeest were given Haldol.
It's like an anxiety med.
Study of captive chimpanzees found that abnormal behavior is endemic in the population and includes behaviors such as eating feces, twitching, rocking back and forth, plucking hair, pacing, vomiting, and self-mutilation, among others. The study concluded that the cause of such behavior could be mental health issues. About 24% of captive orcas have major to extreme tooth wear, and 60% had tooth fractures as a result of stress-induced teeth grinding. That's so sad.
Oh my
As a result
fucking
of the
God.
2013 documentary Blackfish, which exposed the psychological damage done to orcas in SeaWorld, California outlawed captive orca breeding. Yeah.
They should outlaw captive orcas.
They should outlaw captive anything, TBH.
Yeah, unless they need help, like,
right,
getting back on their feet. And
that's
shit.
fine. But that's not really, I guess
And
it
to
is
help
captive.
make sure that they don't go extinct.
Yeah.
Like I've said.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's how
you
it
can
should
make
be.
your opinion because
everyone has
and
their
that
own
was just
opinion
3.
about it. Yeah, that's just 3.
There's a bunch more. I do think are zoos nonprofits?
You know, I don't know. I'm pretty sure
Because
they're
I think they
businesses.
should be nonprofits.
Yes.
And then we just...
Because, like, you can donate to them, but you have to pay to go.
Right, but does that money go to the animals or... Well, obviously it has to go to the workers. I don't know
It
what's
has to
going
go
on.
to everything.
I don't know. I'm going to Google it because I want to know. I think they're businesses.
We need to know now. That's sad. I knew about the psychological issues and, like...
So many, but not all.
Oh, many are nonprofit, but not all of them. Okay. That makes sense.
So, like...
I'm pretty sure the Oregon one in Portland is nonprofit, but...
Houston, San Antonio. Yeah, so some of them are, which is cool.
Cool.
Cool. You guys can't even see me because I am hiding. It's not on purpose. I just got uncomfortable. Okay, my friend Kaylee has some stuff she wants to talk about. I have more, but like I'll let you do yours and then we'll see where
Okay, where
I'm
we're
tired
at.
of reading.
Gotcha.
I'm
So,
embarrassed of reading.
I'm gonna talk about 2 very cute cuties that are like all the rage on all the social medias right now.
Babies.
Little babies.
Babies.
First one I'm going to talk about is Moodang. If you don't know who Moodang is, where have you been since
Google
August?
it.
You need to look her up if you're a watcher. Her face is on the screen right now. She
so
is
cute.
the cutest little pygmy hippo in the whole world. And I'm going to share some facts about her species, and what her life is going to look like.
Moo moo.
She was born July 10th of this year and I'm so sorry, I'm going to try and say this correctly, but I'm probably going to white butcher this so bad. Khao Kio Open Zoo in Thailand. Her species is Coeropsis liberiensis, or also known as pygmy hippopotamus.
Pygmy.
It is labeled as an endangered species. They are mainly found in the forests of West Africa.
Yeah.
Moodang, her name in Thai do you know what it means?
No.
Do you want to guess? It's so fucking cute.
Little baby.
Little baby. I wish. No. Bouncy pork or bouncy pig. That's what it means.
That's what my name means too.
She is the sassiest wet potato on two legs, 4 legs. Sorry, I wrote 2 legs. She's taken social. She has 4, I promise.
I'm just picturing her standing on 2 legs. Oh my
god, no.
Oh, moo moo.
Moo dangy. She has taken social media by storm, and scientists are starting to study this phenomenon that she has created around the world, for what this can tell us about human nature.
We like cute things,
basically.
Little babies.
If you have been on social media, mostly TikTok, you will see her biting at her zookeeper, making sassy little faces, eating, getting hosed on, being next to her mommy, but mostly being super sassy.
Getting hosed on was a weird
How would you say that? Getting wet?
Sprayed by a hose.
There you go. Thank you.
Also, she's all the rage for Halloween costumes.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen some really good ones.
So creative.
Like cutesy Moodang, and then I've seen like super literal Moodang.
Mm-hmm.
That one was so good.
I think you're the one who sent me this, or maybe I saw it, but there was someone who wore like a puffy vest and it was like gray metallic,
I
and then a
think.
puffy skirt, like, you know those puffy
Yeah,
vests?
yeah.
And then
I
it was
can't
like
remember.
super oversized, and then she had a puffy, like the same material, but it was a skirt.
Yeah.
It was so fucking
Did you
cute.
see the one that did the like literal
Yes,
like,
and she had the whole
makeup?
face
Oh,
mask.
crazy.
That was so good.
Crazy.
That would be like wearing a mask. Like, it
Oh
would
yeah,
be
she
so.
said she like couldn't talk, couldn't eat really.
I don't think sensory wise I'd be able to handle
Right.
that for more than
Yeah.
like 2 minutes.
Yeah, she said she was like yelling the whole night because no one could hear her.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
what are you looking at?
If you want to see her like at this very moment, there is a 24-hour camera in her habitat.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, there is.
Oh my god, I'm going in.
She's looking for the live camera now.
Oh, just the picture that came up. Oh my god, Moo.
So one of the scientists, air quotes, that's doing research is scientists at the University of Michigan and University of Buffalo. There is a professor that is in charge. For some reason, I didn't write his name. I think his name is Kruger. Professor Kruger. They have said that people are attracted to baby animals that share features with human babies, such as like round faces, enlarged eyes, large foreheads, and small chins. Sound familiar to Miss Little Moodang Sassy Butt?
Moodang to the tune of Jolene. Oh, that's funny. I can't find it.
Moodang, Moodang, Moodang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
Huh?
It's pretty good.
Thank you.
Good job. Save it for later.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm talking in a baby voice, but Duke thinks it's for him.
Okay.
Ugh.
Duke, relax. Bed or couch. Please, thank you.
Laying device.
So the Pygmy Hippopotamus Foundation says pygmy hippos are nocturnal and reclusive by nature. So, coupled with the vastly declined number over the last few decades. Oh my god. This is what I wrote. I'm so sorry. This is what I wrote. The vastly declined number over the last few declined numbers over the last few decades. I wrote it twice. Okay. So, vastly.
Sorry about that on your ears.
I'm going to start over. Pygmy hippos are nocturnal and reclusive by nature. So, coupled with the vastly declined number over the last few decades, little is known about their behaviors in the wild. We made it through, guys.
I didn't
You
invite
thought you were having trouble
I
reading.
didn't invite you.
Duke, couch. You will get pets in a minute.
Oh my god.
He's so mad at me right now.
I don't care, Duke.
You're
You're naughty.
for their
Do you guys
Are you still here?
Are you good?
Newborn pygmy hippos can weigh as little as 10 pounds. It's like a big human baby. But some babies do weigh 10 pounds.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yo.
Trisha paid us.
Was she a 10-pound baby?
Yeah.
Girl, you fucked up your mom.
Girl, you tore your mama up.
You fucked up her.
I mean, but Trisha paid us. The woman
we
that
love
you are.
her.
The
We
woman
love you.
That you are. The mother that you are.
But the mother that you are.
Okay. But she seems like so much more an adult than I feel like, and we're the same age.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
She was born in 93? That's crazy.
I'm checking because I could be lying to you.
No, it makes sense.
Oh, she's 36. But still.
Oh, okay. She's my husband's age. But yeah.
You're so pretty. Oh my my god. Okay.
Everything. She's
Sorry, guys.
everything.
Sorry.
Trisha, thank you for blessing us.
Thank you for blessing me.
So,
You're a Taurus.
is she?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we can be friends. Okay. So, newborns can weigh as little as 10 pounds, but as adults, they weigh a quarter of what regular size hippos weigh. A quarter. A quarter as an adult. Isn't that so fun? Can you do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? Imagine a real hippo. Pygmy hippos are real hippo. I'm sorry. I meant Mudang, I am not invalidating your existence. What I'm meaning is
not listening
regular size hippos. Mudang does listen.
Okay. They play our podcast at the live stream
They have to.
for Mudang. And Mudang runs.
And Mudang just says, turn it off. I hate this.
Mudang bites the phone.
I love when she does her really fast. I love that so much.
I liked it when you did it because it was funny.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
Mudang.
They're tiny. A regular hippo is like the size of like a minivan and a half. Okay?
Whoa.
And then a pygmy hippo is a quarter of that weight.
It's like a smart car?
Yeah. But a little longer.
Okay, we're gonna go weight.
I have a couple other things
hippo.
about Mudang. How much do they weigh?
An adult male is this is a big range. Between 3,500 pounds and 9,900 pounds.
That is such a insane range.
A female adult is between 2,900 and 3,300.
Why don't they have a bigger range?
I
What
don't
is
know.
that?
And then
Pygmy.
me hippo weight. Between 350 and 600 pounds.
Bitch, I'm a hippo. I'm a pygmy hippo.
400 to 600 pounds is another one, so I don't know.
Oh my fucking gosh. Anyway, that's just so cute. You can't even comprehend how cute that is. But they are death machines. Hippos cannot be trusted, yo.
No, they'll bite you in half.
They will fuck you. They can snap your brain into squish. What was that fucking?
It's already squish. That was such a weird way to say that. They can crack open your skull with their jaw. But anyway.
Pygmy hippos, like regular hippos, love lots of water. So she gets hosed off. Why do I keep saying?
I mean, hosed off sounds good there.
But she gets hosed a lot.
I got hosed.
In different area codes. Okay. So she loves lots of water. She is okay, so this is the sad part. I'm sorry. It's estimated that there's only 2,500 mature left in the wild. If you know anything about the population of species and what they should be, that is so significantly low.
Where do they live?
West Africa, in the forest areas. So I don't know. That's just
hunt them.
the decreasing population is due to human intrusion, loss of habitat, and hunting. Although Mudang is the animal of the moment right now, we are excited to see her grow up, and that does mean that we might not be as interested in her when she grows up. But it is always fun to watch them grow.
Yeah, when they're not a baby anymore, it's like,
Which is sad, but also that happens with humans too.
Right?
You turn 18. Well, you turn 18 and I'm not really interested in what you're doing.
Well,
I mean, I am, but
more like 4.
4, you think?
5. I don't know. 10. Definitely 12 or 13.
So that's all I have about Moodang. I definitely recommend you look up some videos if you haven't yet, and you can thank yourself because it's gonna make you happy, I promise. Next one I'm gonna talk about. His name is Pesto. He is a penguin, and he is so cute. Sorry, I love him so much. Pesto the penguin, if you haven't, is also like all over social media right now because this fucker is bigger than both of his parents combined. He weighs more, let me say it again, than both his parents combined. And his parents are 2 male penguins.
Wait.
So, I'll get to that. So, Pesto was hatched January 30th, 2024 at Sea Life Melbourne Aquarium. He currently, he's 9 months old. He weighs 50 pounds, which is 22.5 kilograms. That is the size of a fucking golden retriever, like a medium-sized golden retriever.
That's crazy.
That's the size of a pit bull. Like, not a stocky one, but like a small one.
I always picture penguins pretty little.
So he's an emperor penguin. Emperor penguins are the biggest penguin species, I'm pretty sure, on planet Earth. If I'm wrong, I don't care. Let's see. His father's name is Blake, his biological father. His name is Blake, and he's another king penguin at the same aquarium. However, Blake is older penguin, and he's 22, which in penguin years, in captivity is older. And Tango and Hudson are who is raising penguin, who is raising Pesto. And they are a same-sex penguin couple. They have tried in the past to hatch their own egg unsuccessfully. And so due to these factors, they decided to let Hudson and Tango take over taking care of Pesto. Let's see. Pesto was the first king penguin chick to be hatched at the aquarium since 2022. Pesto was first put on display at the aquarium in April 2022. So that was when he was 4 months old. Or 3 months old, I think. Because he was born in January. At his sex reveal, in September 2024, which was broadcast on social media, he was weighed at 21 kilograms, which is 46 pounds. Making him the largest king penguin chick to ever live at the aquarium.
Is king penguin and emperor the same? Is a king penguin and an emperor the same?
I think so. Because it's king emperor.
King emperor. Wild.
I need to look it up because now I don't know. I don't know. I know he's the biggest penguin, which I thought was anyway.
It don't matter.
We know things sometimes.
No.
By September he eats 25 fish per day, which is which is a lot of fish. Like the fish are like this big, and he gets 25 of them. Like his parents don't get that much each.
That's a lot because
25.
like my frogs are this big and they get 3 crickets.
Right. He gets 25 fish a day. Boy's eating. Boy eats. As of September 23rd of this year, Pesto was reported to be 35 inches tall and weighing 50 pounds. Adult penguins typically weigh about 21 pounds and 40 pounds. Despite being a chick, he weighed more than his parents, Hudson and Tango combined, although he is expected to lose weight after fledgling. According to his keepers, he is expected to weigh about 33 pounds as an adult. So he will lose that weight. He's just like, this is his baby fat. So that he can grow and get the things he needs. Let's see. Sea Life Melbourne Aquarium partly attributes his large size to genetics, as his biological father, Blake, is also the largest penguin at the aquarium, and partly to care by his foster parents. Like, they think that it was also Hudson and Tango, just how well they've taken care of Pesto. That also attributes to him being so large and in charge. He's gotten a lot of attention on TikTok and internet memes. He's affectionately been described by fans as a fatty, an absolute unit, and a linebacker. While visiting Melbourne for the 2024 AFL Grand Final, American singer Katy Perry stated that she wanted to kiss Pesto. She met the penguin on September 27th, although she did not kiss him due to biosecurity measures. Pesto was similarly visited by American singer Olivia Rodrigo on the 11th of October during her Guts World Tour. On October 9th, a mural depicting Pesto surrounded by 4 much smaller adult penguins was unveiled in the Melbourne Central Business District. Painted by local artist Lucas Casper, the mural was commissioned by the Sea Life Melbourne Aquarium. That's cute.
Why does Katy Perry just want to kiss everyone?
Katy Perry's going through something.
Is she?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think she's okay now.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why are you wanting? I mean,
I don't know what's.
I don't know. Maybe I'm.
I haven't listened to Katy Perry in so long, and I don't know what's going on with her.
I just, when she kissed the person on.
Right. On
bugged me.
American Idol, that was not cool.
That
I really hated that.
I'm like, don't take Pesto's first kiss too. Like, come on.
Anyway, so Pesto the penguin is also currently shedding his feathers right now, and so on the bottom of him, he has this little, like, no baby fur or baby feathers anymore, and so there's this, like, white patch of his new feathers. Do you see it?
Chunkers.
And here's a picture of Pesto up on the screen for the watchers.
Chunky.
Isn't he just so cute?
Oh, fluffy.
He is
big chick energy.
Big chick energy. Yes.
I love that.
You know what he reminds me? Have you ever seen Happy Feet?
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, there's Happy Feet is an animated movie. It's one of my favorites when I was a kid. I watched it over and over and over and over again. But there's this penguin in there that is, like, really fat in it, and that is exactly what he looks like. So every time I see him, it just reminds me of Happy Feet.
Pesto,
so that's
so
Pesto.
cute.
You can go and see him in Melbourne, Australia. And then Mudang, you have to go to Thailand. And there have been so many. There was a lot of babies born at the Cincinnati Zoo this year. There's been a chimpanzee that was born a couple months ago. I can't remember exactly where, but I tried looking up, like, babies that were born at zoos this year, and there's not, like, a database of just, like, all of them, so you have to, like, go to each individual zoo's website to look at their babies, and we're bare minimum ladies, so that that was not about to happen.
There's a lot going on.
But you can also go on, like, TikTok or YouTube or Facebook, look at Reels, Shorts, TikTok videos of all the cute babies. There's so many all over the place. And I love babies. I love animals so much. I truly think that they are way better than us in so many ways. And I think that they can teach us a lot about ourselves, a lot about the world, a lot about loving yourself. Yeah. What are you bottom lipping about?
He's a king penguin.
Okay, are they different? Emperor penguins. I feel dumb. I thought emperor penguin was
I'm looking at types of penguins. There's an emperor penguin, a little penguin, a king penguin.
Okay, so I'm
And
sorry. He's a king
bunch
penguin.
of different things. But yeah, king and emperor are different. They look
Okay.
very similar though.
Okay. Which
Wait,
one is the
hold on.
biggest penguin species?
Emperor.
Okay, so he's like the second biggest or something.
Let's see. They both live in Antarctica, but have several differences, including size. King penguins says stand a foot taller than emperor penguins, but emperor penguins are larger than king penguins, standing about a foot taller.
Okay.
Thank you. King penguins are thinner and have larger flippers. King penguins live on the vegetated margins, and emperor penguins live further south. The chicks of king penguins are brown and fluffy, while emperor penguin chicks are mostly
White
gray.
And gray, yeah.
Pupil shape and diet. So they're very similar but very different. They live in the same area.
Basically, Pesto is the size of an emperor penguin, but he's a king penguin.
Crazy.
Yeah, so disregard that shit I said. I was misinformed.
It's raining.
Man, Hollis. Sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
it's not.
All right.
All right, well, let's talk at you later. Oh, this is the end of the season.
This is the last episode of the
We're
season.
gonna be real. We don't know when the next season is gonna start because we didn't talk about it.
Yeah. So also here's
We might
the
take
thing.
a little tiny break, not a huge one.
We're taking a break. It's probably gonna be 2 weeks. It might be 4. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna try and rest as much as I can, especially with all this stupid anxiety shit that's been going on.
It's literally a holiday season, so like maybe see you next year, but probably not. But maybe. Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
It's not.
It's possible.
But also, to be real, we also don't know if Jade is coming back at the beginning of next season, if she's coming back. We don't really know what's happening with that. She has a lot going on in her life, and she really is trying to focus on getting on her feet and stuff. So she's doing great. She's just kind of figuring stuff out. So we miss her. We know you guys miss her, but I just want to let you know that we want her to be back next season, especially at the very beginning, but we don't know if that's going to be the case.
We don't know
what's going to happen.
It's not.
It's not really planned out very well.
Doing very good at stuff. So we'll talk to you later.
But you guys, thank you so much
Tomorrow's
for
Halloween.
Yeah, for us tomorrow's Halloween, but it was last week for y'all. Oh, excuse me.
Trick or treat.
We're gonna miss you.
Sorry.
Can't wait.
I knew it was coming and it still
Was
scared
it
me.
a timer?
Yeah, I
Okay.
set a timer.
But we'll see you next season, y'all, for a whole new episodes of Chaos every week.
Yeah.
If you want, you can send us stories. There's a link down in the description. Share your stories with us. Poop stories, ghost stories, horror stories. Like literally any kind of story. Share a topic with us. We want to hear from you. So please hit that link down below. And send us your stories, your topic suggestions. Why am I talking like this?
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. Make sure that you go to our merch shop as well, which is on functionalchaosmerch.etsy.com. You can also go and follow us and subscribe on our YouTube and Instagram at Functional Chaos Podcast. Follow us on our TikTok for some silly little short videos at functional.chaos.podcast. You can also go to our individual podcast Instagram profiles, which is Kaylee _4_u, Dev _4_u with 2 U's, and Jade _4_u_. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening, and we'll be back next season. This is Functional Chaos. Bye.
See you later.
I want a soda.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you.
Bye
Farewell.
bye, lady.
Bye-bye, lady.
Bye bye, lady.
Oy.
See you later, lady.
Baby lady.
Bye bye.